WON YouTube Networks is now on Facebook. Check it out.
This is WON Brooklyn.
From Old Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York, W.O.N Sports presents New York White Sox Baseball, powered by MLB The Show 19. Tonight is the final game of a three-game series between the New York White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The Sox are aiming for the sweep against the Tigers. Will they earn it? Find out in just a moment.
Hello, this is Universal City Studios, where we're filming Dragnet. I'd like to take just a minute to talk to those of you who will soon be 65 about signing up for your Medicare benefits under Social Security. Now, it's very important that you go into your Social Security office 2 or 3 months before your 65th birthday, regardless of whether you plan to retire or whether you want to continue working for a while. If you wait until you're already 65 to apply for Medicare, you will have lost some of the protection provided by this health insurance. The time to sign up is before you're 65, not after. Now, if you have a question about Medicare or about any of the other Social Security benefits, write, phone, or visit the Social Security office in your community. The people there will be glad to help you.
This is J.C. Penney's $10 dress shirt. It's made of silky, smooth old Tressa polyester, a fabric many $14 shirts are made of. It has a special collar that feels soft but stays in shape, a feature many $16 shirts have. It has 7 buttons instead of 6, so that it won't pop open at the waist, a feature some $20 shirts don't even have. The J.C. Penney $10 dress shirt, probably one of the most expensively made $10 dress shirts in America.
Back at the Old Stadium, the knuckleballer, Phil Niekro, will be on the mound. Not a good start to the season despite a 2-0 record. His ERA is a telling story, 12.18. This is his 5th game. He's pitched in 4 starts. This is his 5th start. He'll be taking on a very tough but bad Detroit Tigers team. John Hicks will lead off, hitting at .252 with 8 home runs and 22 runs batted in. A beautiful Friday night for baseball underway, and it's a knuckleball there for a strike one call. First pitch, 7-11. There's Evan Gaddis catching the balls and strikes. There's the red-hot Reggie Jackson.
First pitch, 7-11.
Had himself a field day in Baltimore, especially on Wednesday night. Hicks pops it up into left. Anderson under this one makes the catch for the first out of the ball game. Let's take a look at the Detroit starting lineup. 1 through 9, you had Hicks, then Mercer, Cabrera, Castellanos, Martuk, Jones, Goodrum, Grinder, and Candelario. There you go. I hope I pronounced it right. Here's Jody Mercer hitting at .226 with no home runs and 2 runs batted in. This is the first of 3 here from the Old Stadium. First pitch fouled away, strike 1. The 0-1 by Phil on its way, nips the corner on top, strike 2. The umpires for today, Ferguson will count all the balls and strikes. Summer at third, Dixon at second, and McDonald at first. It'll be an 0-2. The pitch to Mercer. Another foul ball will do it again. The 0-2 underway. Popped them up into right field. Can of corn for Reggie Jackson. Under this one, makes the catch for out number 2 here in the first. Now bring up Miguel Cabrera, .337 average with 5 home runs and 15 runs batted in. Two-out pitch delivery, and it's a strike, 0-1. Final game for April here on WON for us. We'll be back in May. part of Super May. Well, we have a lot of things going on YouTube and radio. Fly ball to right. Reggie Jackson on the warning track. Wall, it's gone. Miguel Cabrera with a home run with 2 outs and nobody on base. His 6th of the year. Detroit strikes first. They lead 1-0. No chance for Reggie on that one. So the Tigers draw first blood in this contest here today. So, the batter will be now Castellanos. With 2 outs and a run in. There's another fly ball down the right field line, hooking to the corner, but foul for strike 1. Castellanos, we'll tell you his stats if we have a chance. So far we haven't seen his stats. We may have to wait the next inning. Fly ball in the shallow right center. Canter caught for Griffey Jr. The ball gets away from him momentarily. He comes up with it and makes the catch. But Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers strikes first and puts the Tigers on the board first. Middle of the first. Tigers 1. Sox coming to bat. On the mound for the Tigers is Matthew Boyd. He's 1-4 so far this year. His ERA at 5.86. This is the 6th start he's pitched in 5 games. 26 strikeouts under his belt, and has also surrendered 11 walks and 34 hits. We look at the top of the order for the Sox. Coming up, the red-hot Ricky Henderson. Average at 504. He had 2 massive home runs on Wednesday night, which sealed the deal for the Sox. He comes into this at-bat with his club down 1-0 against the Tigers. And a high fly ball into right center. That's carrying a long way. The outfielder at the wall leaps in. It's gone. So long, farewell. Ricky Henderson with a leadoff home run ties the game at 1. How about that? And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Ricky Henderson, this budge for you. That was a wall scraper. I thought that was a pop-up fly into right center. The ball just kept on carrying deep. The outfielder leaped and just could not get it. It's a home run, and now bring over Bill Alomar. How about Ricky Henderson? I thought he missed it. There's a rip down the left field line, and that's going to be a base hit. Wow. So, now bring up Don Mattingly. So Henderson with a leadoff home run ties the game at 1. Mattingly has had himself quite a road trip, and here he is at the plate, getting a standing ovation here from the stands here at the stadium. Boyd against Donnie. And Donnie pulls one deep to right field. That ball is gone. So long, farewell. The Sox regain the lead. Tom Mattingly, his 27th of the year. And the Sox take a 3-1 lead just like that. And once again, fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, it is budge for you. Here it is again. A line drive on the first pitch he sees, corks one into right field, and just like that, the Sox have the lead. They're up by 2 for Reggie Jackson. Now at the plate with nobody out and nobody on, and 3 runs have come in. Into left field, and that'll be caught for the first out of the first inning. And now it gives us a chance finally to take a look at the Sox batting lineup. Leading off is Henderson, followed by Alomar, Mattingly, and Jackson. Ken Griffey, Thomas playing the DH tonight, Boggs at third, Larkin the shortstop, and Evan Gaddis, the catcher. And here's the red-hot Ken Griffey Jr. 496 average. He leads the American League Baseball and the Sox with 34 home runs. Him and Reggie are having a home run race indeed, not only within the team but in baseball. Reggie with 32, Ken Griffey with 34 home runs coming into tonight's contest. Takes a strike right down the pipe for strike one. Griffey enters today's game with a 16-game hitting streak. Reggie with 19. The 0-1. Swing! And there she goes to right field. There's number 35. So long, farewell. Ken Griffey Jr. does it again. And it's a 4-1 Sox lead. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., stay hot. This bud's for you. Holy cow, what a month for Ken Griffey Jr. 35 home runs in the month of April. No doubt about that one. Into the upper deck and right. And now bring up Frank Thomas. 4 runs in for the Sox. As Thomas lifts one into center, can of corn, out number 2. Wow. Well, that home run by Ken Griffey Jr. gave this crowd a lift. I'll bring up Wade Boggs. Boggs, 456 average, 18 home runs, and 46 runs batted in. Well, I'll tell you what, this home run range for Reggie and Ken Griffey, it's going to be something to watch. They're both in the 30 home run situation. They could be eyeing Barry Bonds if they want to. There's a base hit in the right center. They're aiming for that single season home run situation. You're looking at the 2 leading candidates right now. And don't rule out Mattingly either. He's got 27. So it could go down to the wire for any of these guys. Here's Barry Larkin, 2 outs, 4 runs in, a man's at first. Detroit trying to get out of this inning. Into right center, that could be problems. The right fielder is there, makes the catch, shot retired. But the Sox do damage. A couple of hits here and there, 3 home runs. A total of 4-run score, end of 1. Sox 4, Detroit 1. Mikey Matuk will come in the bat. In the last 5 games, he's 8 for 20. Coming into this game, 321 average with 1 home run and 15 runs batted in. It's a 4-1 Sox lead here in game 1 of this 3-game series. Sox coming into this game 23-1 while the Tigers are 6-20. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Went with the 4-seamer that time instead of the knuckleball. 3-run lead for the Sox here in the 2nd inning of action. Beautiful night for baseball. The 0-2 underway. Fouled away, we'll do it again. On the air. What? I said take some. You don't know, Chet. On the air. It'll be an 0-2 to Matuk. The pitch by Necro. Another foul ball. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Leadoff single from Matuk for Detroit.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
I'll bring up Jacoby Jones, the center fielder for Detroit. Takes a strike on knuckleball. Jones this season hitting a .217 so far. 1 home run, 4 runs batted in, 1 stolen base. Hope to give you the defense of the Sox in just a matter of moments if we can. Up the middle, base hit in the center. And Detroit has the tying run coming to the plate with nobody out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Goodrum, who had a memorable home run in opening day last year against Nolan Ryan, now at the plate. He hit 2 home runs on opening day last year. He's hitting at 274 though, with 1 home run and 7 runs batted in. The 0-1. Swinging a high fly, but foul. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And Goodwin grounds it to the hole, a base hit. Let's see if they'll score that run. Here comes the throw by Griffey, not in time. It's a 4-2 Sox lead. An RBI single for Goodrum.
Batting it, the catcher, number 17, Grayson Griner.
Good piece hitting by Nico there. And now bring up Grayson Griner. 12 for 27. 326 average, 4 home runs, 14 runs batted in so far in the young campaign. Sox lead by 2. Still nobody out here in the second. And a fly ball into right. That's going to be problems. Reggie on his horse, still running, and he can't get it. It's off the wall, and he misplays it. The bases could be loaded. A run will come around to score, and it's 4-3. With second and third occupied and nobody out.
Batting ninth, the third.
My goodness.
Jamer Candelario.
So Candelario will come in the bat now for Detroit. The number 9 batter with a big opportunity to not only tie the game, but possibly put the Tigers on top, and there's still nobody out. The pitch. Fouled away, strike 1. Candelario is hitting at 226 with 2 home runs and 6 runs batted in. Boy, what a big opportunity for Detroit to strike here. They've scored 2 runs and 2 runners are in score position. Fouled away, we'll do it again. 0-2. The pitch by Phil. He struck him out. That's a big first out. And let's take a look at the Sox defense. In the outfield, got Griffey Jr., Jackson, Henderson. The infield's Alomar, Mattingly, Larkin, and Boggs. They're catching the balls and strikes, the red hot Evan Gattis. Here's John Hicks, who flew out back of the first. Takes a strike, 0-1. Second and third occupied. 1 down. 2 runs have scored for Detroit. They're down by 1. The 0-1. Line base hit, possibly. It will be. The tying run will score. No, is it caught? They say he caught the ball. That's out number 2. A run does score. And the game is tied at 4. I thought that was a base hit for a moment. Instead, it's out number 2 on the fly out. Yeah, Henderson made the catch before it hit the ground. And Detroit scores. So this game is tied with man at second base. 2 outs and Mercer at the plate. Fouls it straight back, 0-1. Mercer flew out his last time up. So it's a 4-4 tie here in the second, as the Tigers have hit Necro pretty hard. Takes a strike. The go-ahead run is at second for Detroit. But Mercer finds himself down 0-2 now. The pitch. A pop-up in the foul ground. Mattingly is there. This inning's over, but Detroit answers with 3 runs. And in the middle of the second, we're tied at 4 between the Tigers and the Sox. Evan Gattis leads off the bottom of the 4th inning. What a road trip he's had. Look at his totals right now for this season. A .596 average with 13 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Magnificent run so far as Piazza gets another night off. What do you think is going through Piazza's mind? As that's a ground ball to second, 1 pitch, and 1 down. We now go to the top of the order.
Now batting, number 24.
1 out, nobody on. Let's take a look at the Detroit defense. Jones, Castellanos, Motok. The infield is Mercer, Jameer, Goodrum, Cabrera, catching the balls and strikes is Griner. Here's Ricky Henderson, who left the ball game with a fly ball wall scraping home run. One out delivery to Henderson, line to left field, and it's going to be a diving attempt by the left fielder, but to no avail, and Henderson's got himself a stand-up one-out double. Single, I mean. Good opportunity by the left fielder, but no cigar. Now bring up Roberto Alomar. The infield will be in, the outfield's normal. One out in a 4-4 tie. The boy trying to get out of this situation. Won't be easy. For Henderson at first base. There's a ground ball that could get two. There's one and two. Side retired. So Boyd gets his best friend called the DP. End of two. We're tied at 4. Miguel Cabrera, who homered his last time up, will lead off here in the 3rd inning of play in a 4-4 tie. Necro back to work here, and that's fouled straight back. The 0-1. Line right to Boggs. Nice catch. One down. On one knee when they grabbed that ball. And here's Castellanos. 0 for 1 with a fly out back in the 1st inning. And right to Necro. Nice grab there to throw to first in time. Sox flashing their gloves and leather here in the 3rd inning. And now bring up Matok. 1 for 1 with a single and a run. Line drive, base hit to right. Mattingly dove for that ball, but to no avail. Matok with a single to right.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby.
And now bring up Jacoby Jones. Jacoby, 234 average, 1 home run, 4 runs batted in. He singled and scored a run. The pitch on the way in a 4-4 tie, swinging a foul ball. The 0-1 in there, the knuckleball, strike 2. And Necro trying to get out of this inning unscathed. One man's on base, 2 outs, 4-4 tie. It'll be an 0-2. The pitch to Jones. Another foul ball will do it again. Four is the score. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, base hit in the center. First to second now, 2 down for Detroit.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Here's Goodrum, who drove in an RBI earlier in this game. A chance to possibly do that again. And he does with a fly ball into right. How far will this one go? Griffey and Jackson converging. It's gone. Goodrum with a 3-run homer. And the Detroit Tigers take a 7-4 lead. Home run number 2 for Goodrum in this series season. That's a big home run in a big ballpark like this. Almost a repeat of opening day last year against Nolan Ryan. That ball just kept on carrying, and it carried out of here for a 3-run home run. So Detroit leads 7-4. And Grayson takes a strike. So Necro does not get out of this inning unscathed. Surrenders a 3-run home run to Goodrum. Strike 2 on the foul ball. And a strike 3 call on the knuckleball. Side retire, but not before the damage has been done. Goodrum with a 3-run home run deep to right. puts the Tigers on top 7-4 in the middle of the third from Old Yankee Stadium. Well, Manley hit a 2-run home run back in the first inning to put the Sox on top. 3-2. Of course, things have changed now. Detroit leads now 7-4. Here in the start of the bottom of the third inning. Boyd against Donnie again. And a line drive, base hit to right, just over the glove of Miggy. And a leadoff single for Don to begin the third. Boy, this man could just hit. Reason why they call him the Hitman. Here it is again. A bullet, and now bring up Reggie Jackson. Crowd gives Reggie a standing ovation here. Swing and a drive deep in the right center field. There she goes, and it's gone. So long, farewell, one-run game. His 33rd of the year. And it's 7-6 Detroit. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits home run. And Reggie Jackson is bud for you. It took that one swing to get the Sox back in this one. Solid contact. And he hit it out of here. That'll bring up Ken Griffey Jr. This crowd. As Reggie's too shy of Griffey's lead. And Griffey's the potential tying run at the plate. This crowd is on his feet. They want to see another one. The pitch. Out the middle, hot shot right to the ship. Nicely played. One down here in the third. Having up Frank Thomas, 0 for 1 here today with a line out earlier in this game. 7-6 Detroit here, one down here in the third inning. And the pitch by Boyd. That ball skied in the air to left center. Can of corn by Jones. He's got it for out number 2. Now bring up Wade Boggs. 1 for 1 with a single back in the first. The 2-out delivery. Fly ball into left field. Coming on is the left fielder who can't get it. It is off his glove. Boggs goes to second. He slides in there safely with a 2-out double. And the tying run is on second base. Now bring up Barry Larkin. The pitching coach talking with his young pitcher Boyd, who right now is trying to preserve a 1-run lead with 2 outs and not a tying run at second base for the Sox. But one's big swing could do the damage, and we've seen this many, many times. Just ask Detroit. They went through it last weekend. Larkin the go-ahead run at the plate. The tying run is at second. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. W.O.N. Pop fly into right field. Coming on to the outfielder. He makes the catch, side retire. But not before Reggie Jackson makes this game interesting and makes the home run race even more juicier. 2-run shot and a 3. 7-6. Tigers lead. Candelario will lead off here. He struck out back in the second inning. As we go to the fourth inning, and the Tigers up 7-6. There's a ground ball to Mattingly. Nice scoop there by Donnie. 1 pitch and 1 down. What a countdown to Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2 continues. Part of W.O.N. Super May. Supergirl 8 will premiere May 18th at 8 p.m. while Superwoman 2 will premiere May 24th at 8 p.m. It's right here on W.O.N. YouTube. Be sure to watch for the teasers, obviously, and obviously the official trailer will be uploaded for both in the month of May. So, Super May just around the corner on both W.O.N. YouTube and 920 W.O.N. The radio. Manley makes the catch on that line drive, 2 outs.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
I'll bring up Jordy Mercer, who flew out and popped out. He's 0 for 2 here tonight. 7-6 Detroit here in the 4th inning. And that's popped up in the right field. Can of corn for Reggie's. Their side retired. 1, 2, 3 go to Tigers. We play 3.5 from the old stadium. Tigers 7, Sox 6. Evan Gaddis leads off here in the bottom of the 4th. 7-6 Detroit in the first game of a 3-game weekend set between these AL Central Division foes. Detroit coming into this game 6-20, while the Sox coming to this game 23-1. Into right field. Right there's the right fielder. Can of corn makes the catch for the first out of the 4th inning. And now bring up Ricky Henderson. Henderson 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. A home run and a single. What am I saying a double for? My goodness. And no, folks, I'm not dyslexic. Into right field. Can of corn for the right fielder again. 2 pitches and quickly 2 down. And I'll bring up Roberto Alomar. Switch hitter batting right-handed. 1 for 2 with a single and a run. Boyd holding on to that 1-run lead, trying to take it to the 5th inning, only up by 1. The pitch to Alomar. Hit hard to left field. Coming on is the left fielder. He's got it. 3 pitches and 3 outs. 1, 2, 3 go to Sox. At the end of 4, Tigers 7, Sox 6. Well, Miguel Cabrera, who began the ballgame off with a home run in the first inning with 2 outs, leads off here in the 5th inning with Detroit leading 7-6. Yours truly, Jonathan Rios, going to join us for White Sox Baseball, powered by MLB The Show 19 here on WON Channel 9 YouTube. What a game we have here, huh, folks? 1-run lead for Detroit. There's a swing and a miss. It remains now 0-2 now on Cabrera. And he fouls it away. 0-2. That's slammed deep to left center. Griffey Jr. on his horse. Jumps, can't get it, it's gone. Miguel Cabrera has hit his 2nd home run of the game, and it's an 8-6 Tiger lead. Number 7 for the season for Miggy. That's a crowd silencer, folks. Castellanos now the batter. And he fouls it away, strike 1. Nobody out, a run is in on Miggy's 2nd home run of the contest. Castellanos 0 for 2 tonight with a fly out and a ground out. The 0-1. Fly ball into right, hooking to the corner, and another foul ball. Remains 0-2. The 0-2. Slammed to left field. Henderson on the track. Still going. Makes the catch. Holy cow. That ball just almost went out of here the way that ball was carrying. A long out. Here's Mickey Mato, who's 2 for 2 today with 2 singles and has scored twice. One out delivery. Pulled to deep right. Fair or foul? Foul. Strike 1. The 0-1. To left field. Henderson. Right there on the warning track, makes the catch, and they're 2 down. Another tricky ball in the air for Henderson. For Jacoby Jones coming up now, who's 2 for 2. 2 singles and 2 runs. 8-6 Detroit, 2-run lead. There's a strike. Cabrera with 2 home runs. Goodrum, who's lurking, with the big 3-run shot. Oh, 2. Slam to left field, and Henderson will watch it fly. That ball is way out of here. And it's 9-6 Detroit. Jacoby Jones with his second home run of the season. The 4th home run hit by the Tigers. It's a 3-run lead. No doubt about that one. No action in the Sox bullpen as of yet. Here's Goodrum with the home run earlier, a 3-run shot. He's driven in 4 RBIs, an RBI single, and then a 3 RBI home run. Nine to 6 Detroit. With 2 outs and nobody on base, 2 runs are in. Boggs with the ground ball pickup. And this inning's over. No, it's not over. The throw takes Mattingly off the bag. That's going to be an error on Boggs. And the inning continues.
Grayson Griner.
Now bring up Griner. So Detroit playing some good style baseball despite their record. Grayson 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. There's still no action in the Sox bullpen, but I think if Grayson gets on, I think you're going to have to put somebody in. It's a 3-run deficit now for the Sox. Grayson slams one into the air to left field. That will not be caught. And that may score a run. And it will, as it takes a bad carom in left center. A run will score, and Detroit now has a 10-6 lead. And this does not look like it's Necro's night.
Candelario.
He has surrendered 10 runs, 9 of them earned. Candelario will now be the batter with a runner at second, a couple of runs in and 2 down. There's a can of corn fly ball for Henderson. Under this one, and this inning is over. But Detroit takes the Sox downtown more than once. We're halfway through. Detroit 10, Sox 6. We're now going to pause for station identification and a sneak peek of Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2.
This is WON Brooklyn.
Sound I hear. Sounds like ticking, but where could it be coming from? If the ticking's not coming from inside the car, that can only mean one thing. I knew she was behind this, but she won't get away with it. Not for 1 second.
You're the one behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't...
Paul Joya, chairman of the State Public Service Commission. A new area code, 718, is being introduced to meet the growing demand for telephone numbers in New York City. The 718 area code includes Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Manhattan and the Bronx remain 212. For calls within your area code, you dial as usual. When calling between area codes, dial 1, the area code, and the number. There is no extra charge for these calls. The new 718 area code will ensure the telephone service we need for a growing New York.
Back at the stadium, here's Don Mattingly, who's 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. Detroit leads 10-6. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Boyd on the mound for Detroit as Mattingly crushes one to right field, and the Sox get one back, and they do. So long, farewell. Mattingly with his second home run of the night. His 28th of the year, and it's a 10-7 ball game. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, this bud's for you. That ball looked to be going foul, but it stayed in the air long enough. Here it is again. Just stayed fair into the second deck. And that's going to do it for Boyd. He'll leave possibly with a win, but you never know with this offense. It's called a bullpen, brought to you by New York Telephone. Back at the old stadium, Victor.
Number 58, Victor
Alcantara. Victor Alcantara will now be on the mound for Detroit to try to hold on to this 10-7 lead. Here's Reggie Jackson, who hit a 2-run home run earlier in this ball game. He hits one to dead center. Right there is the center fielder, Jones, for out number 1. Well, that's the line for Boyd. He will not get the win, most likely. Ken Griffey Jr. will be the batter. Boy, this man, Griffey, has hit some long home runs in this game tonight. At least one. That was his 35th of the year. That was back in the first inning. He's 1 for 2 today. He's one shy of 60 RBIs. A run is in on a Manley home run. 1 out, 10-7 Detroit. The pitch by Victor. Line to right field. Right there's the right fielder. Makes the catch for the second out of the 5th. And I'll bring up Frank Thomas. Thomas, the DH here tonight. Let's take a look at this line drive hit, which was an out. That was caught by the right fielder. So, here's Frank Thomas. After the Manley home run, the Tigers bullpen so far has collected 2 quick outs. Thomas lines one to left, and it'll fall in. So the inning continues for the New York Sox here in the 5th inning. So, having a Wade Boggs. That extends Frank's hitting streak now to 10 games. And by the way, Reggie's hit extends his hitting streak to 20 games. So the hitting streaks are still alive. So here's Boggs. Run at first, 2 outs. The infield is in for a potential force play. The pitch to Wade is lined to right field. Well hit. Back is the outfielder to the wall. It is off the wall. Runners will advance to second and third with 2 down. And a huge RBI chance for Barry Larkin. He's the potential tying run. 10-7 Detroit. The game in this inning now in the hands of the Detroit bullpen. Larkin a tough night though, 0 for 2. 2-out delivery. Swing and a belt one to center, but it'll be caught side retired. The Sox get 1 run off the bat of Manley. They get 2 more hits and leave the men at second and third stranded. And a 5, 10-7, Tigers lead. But surprisingly, Phil Niekro is still in the game. There's action in the Sox bullpen, by the way. As John Hicks is the batter now for Detroit, lines one to left. Henderson makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 down here in the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jody Mercer now be the batter. Take a look at that catch by Ricky Henderson. If you're just joining us live or pre-recorded, you are watching a pretty good ball game right now. Tigers have led for the longest here. They lead 10-7. There's a ground ball foul. Our next gamecast will be next Wednesday here at the Old Stadium against Baltimore. And then Boston comes in. So we'll be on the air next Wednesday and, well, 2 weeks from now, next Wednesday and Thursday. Fly ball to left center, and Ken Griffey is going to watch you go over the fence. A home run for Detroit once again, this time off the bat of Mercer, his first of the year. And it's 11-7 Detroit, and I think that's going to be it for Niekro. You saw on the scoreboard out of energy, and I think that appears to be about right. Wow. Here it is. Another home run hit by Detroit. So that's going to be it for Niekro. And there's the sign. So Niekro on the hook for the loss. It was not his night. This call of the bullpen brought you by MTA Metro North. We'll step aside.
People going home on my train use the time to unwind. At first they're kind of shell-shocked. Then they realize they're heading home. They turn back into a father or a mother or a little league coach. Tickets! Tickets, please. By the time they get home, they're a regular person. At least until they get to work the next morning.
Metro North and the Long Island Railroad, going your way.
Back at the stadium, time to take a look at Darren O'Day, who will get his 21st. Well, that was actually his first start. Coming out of the bullpen. Last year he pitched in 20 games. He's already at 3.60. He's had plenty of time to warm up, and look who he's got to face. Miguel Cabrera, who has gone deep twice here tonight. Takes a strike 0-1. 1 down, a run is in on a Mercer home run to left center. It's 11-7 Detroit here in game 1 of this 3-game series as Miguel pops it up into right field. Can accord for Jackson. He's got it. 2 down here in the 6th. Here's Castellanos, who is 0 for 3 tonight, has flown out back in the 5th inning. Tough night for Castellanos. Ground ball off the glove of Alomar into right field. That ball just snuck up on him. See if they ruled out a base hit or an error. Taking a box score, I would think that has to be a base hit. As Mikey Matuk will now be the batter. Boy, some sloppy baseball play by the Sox here tonight. And apparently that's going to be ruled a base hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. So O'Day's job is to get the next out if he can. Kerry Wood is warming in the bullpen, just in case. 0-2 now on the batter. Matuk, who is 2 for 3 tonight. The pitch on the way. Fouled away, we'll do it again. The pitch on the way again, another foul ball. The pitch. In the right again, we'll do it again. Foul ball. The pitch again. Strike 3 on the corner side, retire, but not before the Tigers score another run off the bat of Mercer. In the middle of the 6th, it's the Tigers 11 and the New York White Sox 7. Well, the offense for the Sox needs to get going as the late game is getting late. They're down 11-7. And we know this is what this offense is capable of, but boy, the Detroit bullpen has baffled them the last couple of innings, despite the Mattingly home run. After that, Victor just shut him down. Evan Gattis leads off the 6th inning. And hits a high fly ball to left center field. Back is to Kobe Jones. At the track, at the wall, it's gone! So long, farewell, Evan Gattis. A solo shot into left field. His 14th of the year. And it's 11-8 Detroit. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Evan Gattis, this bud's for you. And not the theatric home run trot when you're down. A smart decision. Well, he's got some great raw power, doesn't he? The lumberjack man delivers a home run. And the Sox get that 1 run back. So that'll bring up Ricky Henderson. Henderson 2 for 3 here tonight with a leadoff home run to right center. He hits this one high to left field. That ball won't be caught. That's going to be a base hit. And Henderson on his way to second. He's going to be there with a double. So after the home run by Evan Gattis, Henderson leads off with a bullet line drive double. And now bring up Roberto Alomar. And it's going to see, interesting to see if they'll keep this pitcher for the Tigers in. Alomar will be batting on the left side. The pitch on the way. Hit high in the air to deep right field. That ball is carrying a long way. It's gone. So long, farewell. 1-run game. Roberto Alomar with home run number 13 of the year. And it's a 1-run deficit. Detroit 11, Sox 10. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Roberto Alomar, this bud's for you. And the potential tying run will now be coming to the plate. That was a line drive smoker off the bat of Roberto. And now bring up Mattingly. With a home run his last time up. He's got 2 here today. He hits this one a mile to deep right, and this game is tied. So long, farewell. 11-11. His 29th of the year. And for the first time this season, my voice cracks. Oh. Mattingly having a night, his 3rd of the game. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, this bud for you. He didn't miss any of this one, folks. And this crowd has lost it. And now here's Reggie. I'll tell you, if he takes one out of here, this place is going to explode. The pitch. Takes a strike, 0-1. This game's tied at 11 here on the bottom of the 6th. Another classic here at the Old Stadium. It'll be an 0-1 to Reggie. Victor set at the belt here. The 0-1. Swing and belted to left center. Jacoby Jones is there. Makes the catch for the first out of the 6th. What a comeback by the Sox. Mattingly with a 3-home run night. And now here's Ken Griffey Jr., the dangerous Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3 tonight, though, with a solo home run, his 35th of the year. 1 shy of 60 RBIs. Frank Thomas, the big hurt, is on deck. 11-11 is the score. Victor 1 out under his belt for Detroit. 1 out delivery and a line drive deep to right field. Way back it goes. It's gone! Griffey does it again. So long, farewell. Number 36. And his 60th run driven in, and the Sox take a 12-11 lead. Holy cow! And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Ken Griffey Jr., this bud's for you. Holy cow, what a ball game and what a comeback here in the 6th. And now here's Frank Thomas. The pitch into right field, and that's going to be caught. 2 down here in the 6th. Wade Boggs the batter, 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a single. 12-11, Sox lead here in the 6th inning. What a comeback. Came in this inning down 11-7, now it's 12-11. 2 outs, nobody on. And the pitch coming, swing and a drive, deep in the right field. Say goodnight, Gracie, so long, farewell. Wade Boggs with a solo bomb into bleacher creatures in right. His 19th of the year. It's a 2-run lead for the Sox. They lead at 13-11. And fans, once again, you know what happens every time a Sox gets a home run. Hey, Wade Boggs, this bud's for you. Taking his time, crossing home plate. Getting a glad hand reception by Barry Larkin. And it's a 2-run lead after this bomb. Wow. 13-11, and now here's Barry Larkin. A home run derby fest here at the Old Stadium between these two clubs. The pitch by Victor. Up the middle, hot shot to the shortstop. And this inning is over. But not before the Sox tattoo a couple of balls. And at the end of 6, it's the Sox 13 and the Tigers 11. Back at the stadium, look at the line scored, 13-18-1 for the Sox, 11-13-0 for Detroit. Still a tight ball game heading into the 7th inning, and you know, don't sleep on Detroit. We've seen them throughout this contest come back. Held on to that 1-run lead and then tacked on, so it's been a while since, well, they've been down, but they're down by 2, so this game is still reachable for the Tigers, but they have to go against the tough O'Day. In the left field, who's going to get it? Griffey's there. He'll put it away for the first out of the 7th. In the end of 7 innings, we'll give you station identification and a sneak peek of Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2. That's coming up between the 7th and 8th inning of this gamecast. This is a strike taken to Goodrum, who homered earlier today, a 3-run shot over the wall in right field, and now he takes a swing and a miss. And another foul ball. The pitch again by O'Day is fouled away. We're in the 7th inning of play. 2-run lead for the Sox here in game 1 of this 3-game series as Goodrum pops it up into right. Can of corn for Jackson. Under this one, he'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the 7th. Kerry Wood is still warming in the bullpen, but that could change. Greg Kimball and Dennis Eckersley are now warming in the bullpen. There's a ground ball foul. 2 outs here in the 7th, a 2-run lead for the Sox. And the pitch coming. And a ground ball to short. This will be a piece of cake for Larkin, side retired. 1, 2, 3, go Detroit. Time to stretch at the Old Stadium with the Sox on top by 2, 13-11.
Your attention, please.
Miguel Cordero will come in to pitch for Detroit here in the bottom of the 7th inning. His club down by 2, 13-11. We'll be facing the bottom and top of the order. Evan Gaddis, who homered to left center his last time up, leads off here in the 7th inning of play. There's action in the Detroit bullpen just in case. There's a line drive to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Well, Gaddis is on with a single here to begin the 7th inning. Bring up Ricky Henderson. Henderson with a long doubles last time up. And came in to score thanks to Alomar's home run. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. The pitch. Hit hard to left field. That's going to be problems. Nope. Caught by the left fielder. That ball was smoked though. And now bring up Roberto Alomar. Roberto Alomar with a 2-run home run to right field, just over the fence and left. He'll be coming in to bat now. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. Here's the home run that we're talking about that he hit in the last inning. A line drive bullet just over the right field wall. As both outfielders converged, no, they knew they weren't going to get it, and they didn't. And it brought the game closer, and it changed the game. And here's Alomar here with 1 out and 1 on. Rip but foul, strike 1. The pitch on the way to Alomar. Ripped down the left field line. We'll do it again. Foul. 1 on, 1 out. 2-run lead for the Sox here. A ground ball, double play ball. There's 1 and 2. Side retired. At the end of 7 is the Sox 13, the Tigers 11. We're now going to pause for station identification and a sneak preview of Supergirl 8 and Superwoman 2.
This is WON Brooklyn.
It's been quite a week for me. Home, a new job, a new city. What else could a girl ask for? What was that woman's problem? Why was she following me like that? She gave me quite a scare.
I'm Detective Mara from the Chicago Police Department. I'm actually here concerning the death of Mark Luther. I've been traveling the country the last few weeks and looking to find people who seem to know some information about that.
Oh, what does that have to do with me?
It has a lot to do with you because you know him.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't know any Mark Luther.
That's BS, lady. Or should I call you Superwoman?
How dare you? I never worked with any Luther and I'm not Superwoman.
Sure you are. Remember the good times where you worked with him to destroy the whole town of Scarborough and all those innocent people?
Get the hell out of my house!
Oh, did I strike a nerve?
Get the hell out, Detective Mara! She's not a police detective. She's Mark Luther's daughter.
Indeed. I am Mark Luther's daughter. There was no reason for you to let Supergirl kill my father.
Let's be honest. Your dad was an evil man. He enjoyed killing people for fun, and I just can't approve of that kind of human being. We're lucky that the government found me in the condition that I was in after your father's death. The entire evil residue that he injected me with is completely gone, but the powers are still here, and I'm going to use them for good.
Then you probably found out that I wasted your time and tricked you. You're probably angry as hell. And you know what? I frankly don't care. I have some unfinished business to settle with you. So if you have the guts to do it, meet me at 125 West 9th Street. It's a small place with a pool house attached. So come and show yourself, if you dare, super bitch. Sincerely, Karen Luther, a.k.a. your worst nightmare.
I have had enough of this creature. This woman is getting on my last nerves. Well, she asked for it, and she's gonna get it. Not today. No, I have to bring Karen Luther to justice. And that means No cooling off breaks, not for a crime fighter.
Oh, but Superman, I insist you cool off. This is only the beginning, Superwoman. When you snap out of it and come to the surface, you're going to be in for the fight of your useless life.
Surprise present for you. Do you like what you see? Well, good. So I was just getting a little tired, so I'm going to take a little break, okay? Oh. Babe, can you help me? I have a cramp. Babe, can you please come help me? I've got a cramp in my leg. Babe, this isn't part of the performance. Can you please... Please come help me. Chris, come help me. I have a cramp in my leg.
Oh boy, when will she ever learn? I am unbeatable. I am unstoppable. She can't kill me. The only person that's going to go down is her. 6 feet under. You're the one behind all of the crime in Chicago, not me. I'm not your ordinary superheroine. You can't just... You can't...
Back at the stadium, Caladario will come into bat now for the Tigers. O'Day still on the mound for New York. And that's way up high. Attendance 42,028. Pretty good crowd on hand. Well, pretty good ball game. And now O'Day all of a sudden is falling behind 2-0 on Castellanos. Probably saying his name wrong again. And now that nipped the corner. 2-1. Craig Kimbrell is in the bullpen. He may get the call if O'Day walks this guy or surrenders a hit. We shall see. Trying to nip that corner, could not do it. It's 3-1. John Hicks, the potential tying run, is on deck. It'll be a 3-1 to the batter. And it nipped the corner to work the count full. The 3-2 payoff, he missed it. And he knows he did. So that'll bring up the potential tying run, and that'll bring O'Day out of this game.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, John Hicks. Ladies and gentlemen,
so Craig Kimbrell will now come in to set up for Dennis Eckersley. It's a 2-run lead, and the potential tying run is at the plate, and the guy's name is John Hicks. This will be his 4th game worked so far this year, his 2nd consecutive, and this will not be easy. Tying run at the plate. The infield is in. The outfield is normal. Hicks fouls it back. Strike 1. 13-11 is the score in favor of the Sox. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 to Hicks. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Big strikeout for Craig Kimbrell, his first. And there's one down here in the 8th.
number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jody Mercer, who hit a home run earlier, is the potential tying run at the plate. The infield is in, the outfield is normal. Sox lead by 2. Swing and a pop-up down the right field line. Will it be fair or foul? Reggie is there, can't get it. Strike 1. Jody tonight, 1 for 4 with a solo home run in the 6th. This game's coming down the wire, folks. 2-run lead for the Sox here. Potential tying run at the plate for Detroit. There's a ground ball in the ball. The infielder missed the play. The second baseman, Alomar, throws not in time. Must have been a field condition for Larkin to trip up. But Alomar alertly ran for the ball and almost got the runner. But the Tigers are in business now. First is second, one down. Oh, that was borderline. Man. And here's Miguel Cabrera. This is the guy you don't want to face. Here's what he did his last time. His second home run to straightaway left center. And he's the go-ahead run at the plate too, folks. So beware. This guy can really hit the ball out. The pitch is there for a strike. Miggy can't believe it. 8th inning, Sox lead by 2. The 0-1. Rip but foul. 0-2 now on Miguel Cabrera. Look at this crowd. The 0-2 to Miguel. Another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Fly ball in the center. Can of corn for Griffey. He's got it. He makes the catch. 2 down. And runners will stay put. He'll bring up Castellanos. 1 for 4 with a single back in the 6th. Tigers threatening again. 2 outs. The tying run's on base. The go-ahead run is at the plate. And Kimbrell is on the mound with 2 outs under his belt. Trying to preserve a 2-run lead for the Sox here in Game 1 of this 3-game series. The pitch on the way. Fouled away, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Can of corn for Reggie, you would think. He's under this one, and he makes the catch. And Craig Kimbrell gets out of it. Middle of the 8th. Sox still lead by 2, 13-11, heading into the bottom of the inning. .350. Here's Mattingly with a 3-home run night, 4 for 4. He has 29 home runs. He's one shy of 30. And he gets a standing ovation from the crowd. Sox looking for some insurance run. And they may get it. High drive to right field. And Mattingly has hit his 30th. So long, farewell. His 4th of the night. His 30th of the season. Watch out, Reggie and Ken. And fans, you know what happens every time a Sox hits a home run. Hey, Don Mattingly, this bud's for you, a 4-home run night performance, and the fans are going to want him to take a curtain call. This crowd is alive and well, and there it is, the curtain call. What a night for Donnie Baseball, and here comes Reggie. 14-11. Reggie takes a strike, 0-1. The dangerous Ken Griffey is on deck, too. 3-run lead. The 0-1 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, we're in the center. Jones going back on the warning track. He's there to put it away for out number 1. And I'll bring up Ken Griffey Jr., who's hit 2 home runs in this contest, his 36th of the year. Pitch on the way, rip foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, rip foul. Do it again. The 0-2. Ground ball toward the hole. Diving stop by the shortstop with the ship set up, and he robs Ken. 2 down here in the 8th for Frank Thomas. Two outs. A run is in on Mattingly's home run. The pitch on the way. Ground ball to third. Nice grab there. And this inning is over. It's Dennis Eckersley's turn to make the save and clear the save. It's a 3-run lead for the Sox heading into the 9th, 14-11. Well, it's save time. Dennis Eckersley, his 5th game of work. He's been in 4. He already has 2 saves this year. It's a 3-run lead for the Sox, 14-11. It will not be easy. Mikey Matuk, who's 2 for 4 here tonight, 2 singles and 2 runs, will lead off here in the 9th inning. First pitch by Eckersley. It's outside. 1 ball and no strikes. That was a slider that time. Next game cast May 1st against Baltimore here at the stadium here on Channel 9. The 1-0. Fouled away, strike 1. The 1-1 is a little nubbler. Could be tough for Alomar. Gets it out of his glove. Throws the first in time. 1 down here in the 9th. And Jacoby Jones will now be the batter. He's 3 for 4 this evening. 1 out delivery to Jones is a strike, 0-1. Dennis collects this save. It'll be his 3rd of the year. What a ball game to begin the homestand for the Sox. The 0-1. Swinging a fly ball but foul, 0-2. The 0-2. Another foul ball. The 0-2. Rip foul again. It looks like it'll be a battle between him and Jones right now. Again, the 0-2. Another foul ball. Ooh. Again the 0-2. Another foul ball. Again the 0-2. Fly ball well in to left center. Back is Ken Griffey on the track at the wall, and that ball is gone. And the Tigers have a pulse. They're now within 2. Jacoby Jones with his second of the night, his third of the season, and it's a 14-12 ball game. Wow. What's the old saying Yogi Berra used to say? It ain't over till it's over. Here's Goodrum. Takes a strike. Nico 2 for 4 with a home run and a single. The 0-1. Fouled away 0-2. Dennis Eckersley 2 outs away from a save. The 0-2. Popped them up into left field. Henderson is there though. Can of corn. 2 down. And the Sox are 1 out away from an escape. Grayson Grainer will be the batter. The pitch by Dennis. Fouled away, strike 1. The 0-1. 0-2, and the Tigers are down to their final strike. Over 42,000 at the Old Stadium watching a dandy. 14-12 Sox lead. They're a strike away. Eckersley against Granger. The stretch. And the 0-2. He struck him out, and the Sox win it. Dennis Eckersley gets save number 3. The Sox improve their record to 24-1. They take game 1 of this 3-game series, 14-12. What a ball game. Darren O'Day gets the victory out of the bullpen. Well deserved. What a ball game. What a slugfest. Second game in a row we've had a slugfest like this. The Sox come out on top and the bullpen does the job. We will see you next Wednesday against Baltimore at the Old Stadium. Until then, so long from Yankee Stadium. Final score, the Sox win it 14-12 against the Tigers.
This is WON Brooklyn.